We have some bombastic news to kickstart your day, and brace yourselves because what's coming could completely change the course of our season. The Golden State Warriors are not just in talks with the Chicago Bulls about Nikola Vucevic. We're talking about a trade that could revolutionize our on-court dynamics. Our exclusive sources indicate that negotiations are making significant progress, and the timing couldn't be better. While some analysts from ESPN and other channels try to downplay our chances, the front office is working tirelessly behind the scenes. And that's not all. We have insider information on multiple fronts of negotiations happening simultaneously. The front office is determined to make major moves before the deadline, and the coming weeks promise to be crucial for the franchise's future. The potential arrival of Vucevic would just be the tip of the iceberg in a strategic overhaul aimed at maximizing our championship window with Stephen Curry. The truth that no one is talking about is that Mike Dunleavy Jr. is orchestrating a real revolution in our trade strategy. Since taking over, he has demonstrated a much more aggressive and pragmatic vision than his predecessor. Our current 15-14 campaign might seem modest by Warriors standards, but the numbers don't tell the whole story. We've seen flashes of brilliance and potential in several games, and advanced statistics show that we're very close to a significant breakthrough. The point differential in our losses has been minimal, with multiple games decided in the final minutes. This indicates that small adjustments could have a transformative impact. Dunleavy Jr. understands this perfectly and is focused on making the right moves to catalyze this transformation. His approach has been methodically calculated, prioritizing players who not only fill our immediate needs but also fit seamlessly into our winning culture. Let's talk about Nikola Vucevic's insane numbers this season because they are even more impressive when you dive into the details. Besides averaging 20.7 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game, his advanced statistics are equally notable. His true shooting percentage is at one of the best points in his career, and his efficiency in the pick and pop is simply elite. A shooting percentage of 57.8% from the field isn't by chance. He has been absolutely lethal in the mid-range, forcing defenses to respect his game both on the perimeter and near the basket. And that 45.2% from three-point range? It places him among the best shooting centers in the league. His ability to space the floor would be transformative for our offense, creating endless lanes for Curry's penetrations and allowing our cutters to find space much more easily. Speaking of Stephen Curry, our chef has been nothing short of transcendent despite all the adversities. His numbers this season are MVP-worthy, and that's in a team still finding its best form. Curry continues to break records and set new standards of excellence. His ability to elevate the game of everyone around him is unparalleled, and that's exactly why the front office is so committed to bringing in pieces that further amplify his talent. The clock is ticking, and every season with Curry in his prime is an opportunity we need to maximize. The potential arrival of Vucevic would be a clear statement that we are all in to compete for another ring while having the greatest shooter of all time on our team. And hey, nation, if you're as excited as I am about these possibilities, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave that like. Your support is crucial for us to continue bringing the most in-depth analyses and the hottest news about our Warriors. Let's together follow every move of this potential transformation of our team. Sources close to the franchise indicate that more moves might be on the way. In the next video, I'll bring you exclusive information about other targets the Warriors are monitoring. So, hit that notification bell to never miss an update. The dynasty isn't over, it's just reinventing itself. Now, let's dive deep into an analysis of our young core because the development has been impressive. Jonathan Kuminga is showing remarkable evolution in crucial aspects of his game. His averages in recent weeks demonstrate a significant leap in both offensive efficiency and defensive understanding. The explosive wing has shown considerable improvement in shot selection, consistently increasing his shooting percentages. Andrew Wiggins, on the other hand, has regained that spark that made him a key piece in our last championship run. The chemistry between them is evolving with each game, creating an intriguing dynamic that could be further enhanced with the arrival of a center of Vucevic's caliber. Advanced metrics show that our net rating with Kuminga and Wiggins on the court together has been positive, especially when aligned with Curry. This steady progression is a clear indicator that our internal development is on the right track, but it also highlights why we need that front court upgrade now. And speaking of a potential deal with the Bulls, let's break down all the details of this possible trade that could transform our season. Sources indicate that we have an extremely attractive package for Chicago. Gary Payton II, whose defensive impact is recognized league-wide, Kevin Looney, who, despite being fundamental to our recent successes, could be sacrificed for a significant upgrade, Lindy Waters III, and a strategic combination of draft picks. The most interesting part is that Vucevic's market isn't as hot as one might expect, putting the Warriors in a privileged negotiating position. The timing is perfect. Chicago is beginning to consider a deeper overhaul of their roster, and our draft picks could be exactly what they need to accelerate this process. Additionally, the contracts align perfectly, making the execution of this trade feasible within NBA rules. The revolution that Vucevic could bring to our offensive system is something that needs to be discussed in detail. Just imagine, a 34-year-old center having one of the best offensive seasons of his career, with a unique ability to operate both on the perimeter and near the basket. His versatility in the pick and roll would be transformative. He can either roll to the basket or pop out for a three, creating a nightmare for opposing defenses. With Curry drawing so much attention, Vucevic would have even cleaner spaces to work with. The numbers don't lie. In pick-and-pop situations this season, he's converting over 45% of his attempts, an elite percentage for a player in his position. His ability to read the game and make precise passes from the high post would also open new dimensions for our cutters. And let's not forget his dominance on the offensive boards, something we sorely miss right now. And the exclusive information we have shows an equally exciting Plan B. Besides Vucevic, we're actively monitoring other players who could significantly elevate our level. Jonas Valanciunas has been a frequent name in internal discussions, offering a dominant physical presence we've long lacked. Jakob Poeltl is another interesting option, with his elite rim protection and offensive efficiency. And here's a bombshell that few know: Jimmy Butler is also on the radar. Although it's a more remote possibility, it demonstrates the front office's ambition. Kelly Olynyk and Buddy Hield are more realistic targets that would fit perfectly into our system. Olynyk with his offensive versatility and Hield with his lethal three-point shooting. Each of these players brings unique elements that could be the final piece of the puzzle. Kendrick Perkins and other analysts may continue to doubt, but they clearly don't understand the essence of what it means to be Warriors. Our winning culture was built through moments just like this. When everyone doubted us, we responded with even more strength. The championship DNA running through our veins with Curry, Draymond, and Steve Kerr is something you don't find anywhere else. Perkins argues about the lack of a reliable second star, but he completely overlooks how our system has always been greater than individual talents. Our recent history is filled with examples of how we've overcome similar adversities. Advanced statistics show that, even with our current record, we're very close to making a significant qualitative leap. Our net rating in crucial games, the point differential and tight losses, all indicate that we're just a few adjustments away from getting back on top. And now, nation, I'll leave you with a preview of what's to come, because what we've discovered behind the scenes is simply insane. Our sources indicate that even bigger moves may be planned for the coming weeks. The front office's commitment to maximizing our championship window is total, and the ongoing negotiations go far beyond what's being reported in traditional media. In the next video, I'll bring you exclusive information about other targets the Warriors are silently monitoring. These are names that will surprise many and show that the dynasty is more alive than ever. Hit that notification bell, leave that like, and get ready, because a lot of good things are coming your way. Dub Nation is going to make some noise again. You can bet.